Hello there YouTube, this is Sibbles and Bits back at it again with some more blueprints. It's been a real hot minute since we played some more of this. Still at day 7, haven't really played off camera. Um, Last video I believe that we got the west garden, basically by giving power to the garage. Going to the garage we were able to go out like the left side of the mansion. And then we have access to a special room that we can get access to even right now. We're going to go ahead and we do that. For whatever reason, I was joining starting this game up thinking that we had 30 steps instead of 50 for whatever reason, which definitely would not have made that a wise move, in my opinion, because simply going to that garden room at the Westgate Path is going to cost us somewhere around like 4 to 8 steps. I don't quite know. We're figuring that out today. So, on the agenda is there's probably a eastern path that we want to unlock as well. So, figuring out how to maybe the garage can be on the east side as well. Taking a look at that. There's also the gymnasium, which we've remotely seen but not done anything with. We can remove power from that room, but we haven't been in that room with power either. What else are we up to? I mean, honestly, that's kind of about it. We're just looking for more stuff still at this point. We can connect the West Wing Hall with a bedroom, and that's supposed to give us something, I believe. Where the frick are we going here? Over here. Items for trade doesn't do much for us. Make an offering, receive a blessing. I assume that we have to, like, give money for both of those. We don't really have the opportunity to do anything with that. So maybe it's not a good idea to come here early simply because of trading post and shrine being available. I was hoping to get access to 2 special items, but apparently there's, a random assortment of rooms here, not just 3 in particular. So I guess we're going to take Root Cellar and just hope that this comes with some sort of, like, lore stuff as well. Like our family tree. Okay, hold up. Hold up. This is probably somewhat important. Also, very intriguing that this stops at Mary. Is Mary our mother? It's been a while. Yes, it is, because she is the niece of Herbert Sinclair, Simon, of course, being his brother. So, let's just do this in order. Baron Thomas Sinclair and Baroness Aravel. And both of these had 2 kids. Herbert S. Sinclair and Simon H. Sinclair. And I believe our name is Simon as well, if I understand that correctly. Then we go over to this side of the frickin' Madam Epson. Milady Ashlyn. How come we don't have any more Ashlyns anymore? Is that just an old name? Okay. I'm just trying to leave enough room to actually do this without scuffing everything. And then that's Clara Epson. So wait, why the frick does Herbert have, like, pictures of his sister-in-law in his house? I mean, as previously mentioned, she is pretty hot. Not gonna disregard that. Then that, Mary Epson. And then below that, we're just gonna put in quotations, me. I know the full name was mentioned in the intro, so I can just look that up. Yeah, okay. So we just get more dig spots. We don't have access to a shovel, is what it is. So that's going to take a total of 6 steps. Six steps for west path room. Just in case it's important for something. Alright, so we want to be on, like, the right side of the mansion. Is it me, or do we just, like, walk hecka slow? Maybe I've been playing too much Lingo too. Really don't want a spare room right off the bat. Give me a key, I guess. Spare room was probably appropriate, but that's a very good way to get, like, cut off here. And we don't need paintings for, like, a hot minute. We have no gems, and we must scream. Tab for blueprint map. You're facing that way. Parlor is also facing that way. Well, get stuffed, I guess. Give me parlor, I suppose. Okay. This is the black box. Wrong. This is the black box. Wrong. You tell the truth. The black box is not empty. That means you got gems, my dude. We need to start facing back towards the right side. We can't do that with chapel. We can do that with drawing room. I'll spend a gem for that. Also need to be sure to keep looking for for lack of a better word, stuff. Let's go back to our page here that has our grid. Yeah. Okay. We want to go this way. We can re-roll. Coat check has a compass, which makes more rooms face north. I don't think that we care. God, I really do want to change the direction though, but not a lot of rooms face right. Let's redraw, see what happens. Passageway will face us right. That requires 2 gems though, which we do not have. We're kind of scuffed then. Guess we're taking storeroom. It's a dig spot. Key, gem, bluebird, or possibly the blueprints. Let's face ourselves in the right direction. Where are we at? We still don't need this either. Grab the apple, why not? We could have a bedroom adjacent to a west wing. This courtyard would be wasted. Unlock that chest. We haven't seen this chest since like the first run. Ivory dice. While drafting, you may use dice to draft new floor plans. And we are frickin' rich. Top hat. Obelisk. Reddington. I wonder if I'm supposed to use... Are we supposed to put this room in the right spot? And that's what the picture here is supposed to be. Intriguing. Well, we are about to lose. Pretty much have to take Chapel to stay alive. We could re-roll, but why do that? God, like, nobody cleaned up. There's dirt everywhere. There's the garage. I don't want the garage on this side, theoretically speaking. It has 3 keys now, though. Holy Lord. Not have this adjacent to a bedroom. I wonder if we can just unlock me. Guest bedroom. This is now a bedroom adjacent to the west wing. Doesn't seem like that's actually... Oh! Spare set of car keys. Excuse me? Okay. I mean, if this is garage, then we lose. So we don't want that. Mail room. A package will be delivered here after the day after drafting this room. Observatory gets us out. We're doing great on steps. Where are we at now? We are actually... Hold up. This should be E. We've got what? File... And a tub? Tube and tub. 8 dates. We are still fighting for our lives. I believe Den gets us out of here. It keeps us going is what it does. Oh my god. Yeah, No, let's not. That's pilot and plot. Yep, okay. That should then face us north, which is something that we don't have. It's locked. It's locked. So we're dead. Well, not necessarily. We can get something off a chapel or entrance hall, but we're pretty much dead. And chapel's gonna take my money. I was about to say, garage would have went hard. You know what? This is gonna... I'll take the corridor. Super scuffed, I'll tell you that. I think we're close to lethal here. We are lethal. Discover less common floor plans while drafting the library. Like, I feel like... I think we're gonna take the walk-in closet. We've never been in here before. Yo! Is there... nothing written on the back? Cupcake? Cupcake is 10 steps? Let's go. Where's my last item? A lockpick kit will occasionally be able to unlock some normal doors. Define occasionally, because I need that like right now. Is it like a cooldown? God, who left this? God damn it. You don't seem to be able to pick this. Well, we have a key. We are now here, so security actually isn't bad. And what are you? We are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from the top. And it is coast and cost? I'm just going to put a little tiny A here. Don't know what else that would be. Launder currency? Hell yeah. Terrace also seems interesting. We haven't been there before. And allows us to draft green rooms without cost. Like, someone's got to clean up all this dirt. Where is the maid? Are we dead? Oh no. So we can go down below entrance hall. If it has security key card or the breaker box, we live. Those do not seem like good odds to me. Chapel, take a left. Excuse me? Ah, that's not connected, that's why. Experimental house features. What? I mean, we're pretty much dead in it. Like, it's a reroll to live. Show me the damn laboratory, man. Let's see what's going on in here. I typically work over at Cinca Labs, but got sent over here for a month to assist more with the new turbine sets. I think I need some help. For the past 3 days, I have been unable to find the laboratory on the estate. Today was the first success on that front. Can anybody tell me if this is typical, and if so, how do you get any work done? Before I arrived, I was briefed on the way the doors work, but I must admit I did not expect to be excluded from my new workstation for the first week. Oh, and it's day 7. Oh, Kimberly. I'm really hoping that this isn't necessary. Heating and cooling curves. H2O melting point at 0.1 ppt to 0.5 ppt. Room temperature complete thaw. Melting point. Ice. Yes, that's how water works. Test 102 at atmospheric pressure 93 kPa in Mount Holly freezer. Mount Holly freezer? What the frick? So, complete thaw. So if we have access, let's just write this down. Mount Holly freezer. Let's just say negative 10 degrees frozen. 0 degrees melt. And it's technically underneath 20, but let's just say 20 degrees thaw. My guess is that there's going to be a key in there. I will be perfectly honest, I don't know if this is correct or not, but what we're going to do is take a copy just in case it's not correct, and we are going to, I'm just doing some stuff outside of the game right now, open up Paint, paste that in there, and then save that. It's an image in my videos folder as blue period. You see what I did? I'm fucking hilarious. Oh man. So what exactly am I doing here? What sort of like experimental features are going? We have levers. This machine requires additional power piped in from the boiler room. We have seen boiler room before. We have no power. Okay. Laboratory. Needs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 8 power from boiler room. And then it has 10 switches. Okay. Oh! We are now taking that. Paste that here. Save as blue period key. That one's not as funny. I'll give that to you. There's 12 numbers here, though. There's not 12 power. There's not 12 switches. Where do the other two come from? Okay. Well. Oh. Effective immediately, electronic mail can only be accessed via the security terminal, but red memos are lying. So electronic mail can be accessed via the lab. Okay, experiment setup. In the laboratory, you are free to experiment by testing and combining different mechanics to create an original and unique house feature that will last until the end of the day. Whenever you draft an archived floor plan, add a small chest to the entrance hall. Okay, immediately. Permanently add 1 gold to my allowance? Wait, that says permanently. For each bedroom you draft after your second, gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house. Now, I love permanent progression, but we are going to immediately oh geez. How many hallways? Cancel. Cancel. Exit. We might be able to live, boys. We have... Well, I mean, what constitutes a hallway? Is corridor a hallway? Is entrance hall a hallway? I think we need to... We can either gamble by putting a chest in the entrance hall, which we have access to, but I think we're going to immediately add 1 key to for every 2 hallways in your house, that we know at least somewhat what these are going to count as. Combine that. Are you sure? Yes, start experiment. We gained 1. Why is that? Successful triggers 1. Yeah, what constitutes a hallway then? Does the room directory, hallways, hallway, passageway, secret passage, west wing hall, east wing hall, corridor. So hallways are the brown rooms. Got it. Okay, I suppose if we looked into that, I mean we're alive. Who cares? Still lived. If we get boiler room, we can start working with this. Otherwise, we are still just on the prowl, I guess. We have 2 rerolls, 1 gem, and we're about to have 4 monies. This doesn't do anything. We needed the security key. Oh, man. Okay. Okay. So we're dead. Let me just make sure about that. Make sure about that. We have no rooms. I guess we could check to see if there's a security card somewhere in the house that we missed. View estate inventory. Okay. Alright, so the other thing that we probably should have done is check more stuff with the computer back there. So, apologies. Now that we know that we are for sure dead, we are going all the way back again, losing even more money. What else we got here? Research logs will be available the day after an experiment. Okay, so that just shows everything that I've done. Pause experiment, I'm guessing, is to... Wait, hold up. Is the password here? Oh, you know what it is. You know what it is. This is the password, isn't it? Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to look here. Over on this screen, I need the... Browse my files. Save that. Show me the blue period. Okay. So what is that? That is 6 on the bottom row. PU. S. Keeping capitalization too, just in case. H. I swear, if it's push any key, I'm gonna frickin' lose it. TH. Seven on that row. RE. EU. PA. Is that right? Yeah, it's right. F. T. E. R. N I N E. Push 3 up after 9. That doesn't help us. That has to do with that. It wasn't the password at all. Oh. Which we need boiler room in order to access. I knew it started with an S. Okay, I think we're done. End the day. Call it. So we got quite a bit, actually. We found out that laboratory has a lever puzzle which requires boiler room. We need 8 power from boiler room. We have something about a Mount Holly freezer, and we know the family tree. That's about it. Save and continue. Let's try and make this one also last about half an hour so that we don't have a 1.5 hour epic. There's also, we could try flooding or draining the pool if we happen to have that, because that's another location that has water associated with it. Was that always that type of grandfather clock? Anyways, we are going to take this path again because we did not die due to steps. So, I don't know. Didn't really hurt us. Didn't really help us either. I was hoping for that sledgehammer to be able to open locks. Trading post shelter protects you from negative effects of the next 3 red rooms. Okay, come on now. Come on now. You mean like gymnasium? Time lock safe. Interesting. Okay, hold up. West Path Shelter has a time lock safe. Intriguing. We don't really have the ability to tell time. Also, that's pretty cute. Oh. Remain where you are for now. Given that the Red Guard is due tomorrow, we've agreed with your plan and have disabled remote access to the other terminals and have sealed the network frame. What? Red Guard due tomorrow. Regardless of the danger. The password is shelter. I'm still not willing to risk removing shelter from the draft pool while the 3 of you are down there. Our best bet is to sit tight and hope for a little bit of luck. Mount Holly bomb shelter? Time lock safe. The shelter's time lock safe can be accessed by setting an unlock date and time. You can use any date and time as long as it's at least 1 hour in the future. Once unlocked, the time lock safe will remain open for 4 hours. What is today? What is today? Measurement of the radiation levels detected in the house. Answer, what? Often spiked by the experiments conducted in the laboratory. If the reading is 12 USV or higher, emergency protocol will initiate. What? And all doors in the house will automatically unlock. Interesting. Balls. Okay, exit. How do we know what day it is today? We just know that it's day 8. Is it using my calendar? I don't know if that's correct. Anyways, that was kind of weird. So we had 3 people down in the shelter. Red guard. Red is associated with the government. There was a jewel heist. Red guard is set for tomorrow. So there was a jewel heist. We put everybody down in the shelter. Not we. I have nothing to do with this. Bro, I'm just an innocent bystander. Give me a den. Just taking a look around. Okay. I really don't want to turn right now, dude. Give me a key. It's going to be helpful. Yo, that is sucky. That sucks. Give me storeroom. Like, I just hate losing the right side so early. Because I feel like that never puts us in a good situation. Because rooms don't turn right often. There are exceptions. Guess we're gonna chapel already. We shouldn't have chapeled. We were actually at the edge. Oh my god. He's rinsed. Give me my money back from the church. Now we're gonna have a real time, like, trying to switch around here. Food for sale. Hallway's not pointing the right way. Yeah, I think we just, like, totally scuffed ourselves. Courtyard, thank God. That'll face us upwards. Got the metal detector. Okay, library. Teach me your secrets. That's a little janky, but okay. Mount Holly records. That was not helpful. Unless, of course, we have to get those to a certain, like, value. What else do we got here? There's got to be something over here, right? Mount Holly scrapbook. My first claim ticket. First item checked. Metal detect. Oh, this is still me. Is this trying to tell us, like, where we're supposed to go? My favorite floor plans are hallway. Can't seem to ever pass it up. Yeah, because it turns right. Most paid for, most drafted, most time spent. Most time spent in. We've only had lab once, and that's number 3 already. Contraptions I've made. Largest purchase was a prism key. Maybe one day a kitchen. Most avoided floor plans. Kitchen, mailroom, and wine cellar. Honestly, I'm kind of looking for wine cellar too. So library is literally just telling me how I play the game. I hate it. Thanks. Is there anything actually helpful in here? Additional reading. The house directory is a great resource for information. If you wish to read more about a specific room in your house, press R to pull up the directory. Type drafting blueprint. Rarity unusual. Drafted 1 time. Okay. Tell me about the dark room. Standard. Drafted once. Tell me about gymnasium. Tell me about utility closet. Type mechanical. So what's the deal with all that? Oh shit. Book request form. Books and periodicals requested with this form will be pulled and available the next time you draft the library. Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. Seems somewhat important. Drafting strategy. Architectural digest. No. Pump system user manual. We already kind of figured that out. Fixed stars. We don't need that because that's already in the observatory. History could be important. Swimbird is by Marion Marigold. Swimbird is probably that blue bird that is always in the hall closet. Simon P. Jones is us. How come our name is Jones? That is... Oh, I suppose our mother married Jones. That makes sense. Give me the observatory. Get my diamond back. Rattlesnake. Yeah, I don't need to draft this book. It's here. Give me a spare room with straightaway. Give me a parlor to keep me alive. Two of these statements are true. Possible. Statement on the blue box is true. Possible. Gems are in a box with a true statement. You're all... Well, you can't all be true. So if the gems are in a box with the true statement, then that means two of these statements aren't true. All three of you can't be true, which means that only one statement is true. And if that is the case, then the statement on the blue box is a lie. So that is a possibility. And I suppose there's like no other way for... You can't be correct, because that would require you to be correct, and then you're lying, which means that the gems would be in a box with a false statement, which would still be you. Get owned? Okay. Honestly, I'm thinking we take passageway here. This only gives us one. This gives us two openings. And you know what? Take me forward. The furnace is not the boiler room. Let's pantry it up. I will take the garage. We have no power. Oh man, we are gleaming up on keys. Also, is this... No, this is not a new room for us, letter-wise. Mrs. Babbage. Yo, screw you, Mrs. Babbage. We're international jewel thieves. Okay, so we have that, which does kind of put us in a situation where we are now on lethal. Dark room doesn't really do much for us. Corridor is always unlocked, and I love that for us. gymnasium would go through it. I mean, we could just utility closet, but that does nothing for us right now because we have nothing really that we want power to or from. We've already done garage. This doesn't face the right way. Gymnasium technically does. Opal Sports. Opal. I don't know what taking power from here would do besides allow us to go through here. That's what I'm guessing. We have to take drawing room, but we can't. Yikes. Are we dead? Like, we're totally dead. Yeah. Well, that's us. Give me the closet. Not really much else to do here, but, you know. Then just check. Yeah, we've got all of these. Alright. Well, we at least progressed a little bit today. That's kind of nice. Oh, we did. Do we have that dice? Son of a bitch. We could have lived. Or did we just get that dice? Man. Regardless, we're done. So we're going to just go ahead and call it a day. And hopefully, you know, video was entertaining. If you have any feedback from me whatsoever, be it questions, comments, concerns, misplay alerts, be sure to put those down in the comments below. And until next time, I will catch you guys around.